David Richards es una de las personalidades del deporte motor más reconocidas. Con su empresa Prodrive pasó por prácticamente todas las categorías a nivel mundial con un singular éxito en cada una de ellas. Hablamos con el mandamás inglés acerca de su éxito en Le Mans y, por supuesto, su futuro puesto en el Rally Dakar con Sebastien Loeb en sus filas.
The Mans result went perfectly. It was a great result for the entire team. So everyone was very happy about it now. And still one more race to go and still the Drivers' Championship to finalize in Bahrain in next month, 1 month's time. It's very close. The fight between Porsche, Ferrari and Aston Martin is very close. So the interesting thing was that we won, the leading car won by about 1 minute. And they decided they did a lot of work on the brakes during the last 6 months to improve the brakes. So we didn't have to change the brakes, the discs or the pads during the race at all. And it takes about 1 minute to change the brakes and pads. So that was, you know, that was the difference between winning and losing. That just shows how fast every single lap was like a qualifying lap.
David, the hypercar project is down for next year's in the WEC?
No. We're waiting to see now. It's a difficult time for the whole of the motor industry at the moment and the sports industry as well. So we'll have to wait and see that. And I think it's, I'm not sure who you're going to see in the hypercar category for a little while yet. So hopefully we'll be there in the future, but not at the moment.
You will be involved, you or Prodrive, your company, in the Aston Martin project in Formula One?
No, we're not involved in the Formula One at all. That's purely with Racing Point and Lawrence Stroll's team. We're not directly involved in any way with the Formula One, no.
Do you miss Formula One?
Not so much, if I'm honest. I've done my time in Formula One now, and it was great fun at the time, interesting, but no, other things to do now.
Well, now your new project is the Dakar. Why the Dakar?
But why Dakar? Well, for Prodrive, it's one of the last things that we've never competed on. We've done from rallies, the World Rally Championship, to touring cars, to sports cars, to Formula One, but never Dakar ourselves. And it's always something I've thought we should be doing. And I guess it's a bit like people who climb mountains. You know, there's one mountain left to climb. And so we've been working on this project for a couple of years now. We started the design work almost 2 years ago. The first car was finished about 2 weeks ago. We're limited on the test time now because of all the problems everyone's faced this year. It's been a tough year for everyone, but we've lost probably 3 months of testing, which makes it not so easy for us. But no, the car looks good. The initial reaction to the car is very positive from the drivers. So we'll wait and see now how we look in January in Saudi Arabia.
What can you tell me about the car?
It's a four-wheel drive car. It's a T1 car. It's not a buggy, so it's four-wheel drive. It's with the latest technical and engine regulations. So it's a petrol engine. It's a 3.5-litre V6 twin-turbo engine. The rest of the car, I would say it's not revolutionary in design, but there's a lot of detail gone into it. We've optimized most of the areas of the car now, every area where we think there's a performance advantage. So it's a very compact looking car. It looks pretty as well. It's the styling was done by Ian Callum, the designer. So no, it's a very, very compact car, and the driver handles very well. So we wait and see. It's more like a big WRC car, if you like.
What can you say about to have Sebastien in your team? Because you never had in other categories.
No, you're quite right. We've tried to get him in the team 20 years ago when he was going to Citroën. We worked very hard, and he said, look, I'm French, I stay in Citroën, so we didn't have a chance there. I've admired him for a long time and watched his performances with astonishment at how good he is. And to finally get him into our team is, very special for us, and we're very, 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 very pleased.
Nani has the experience now, the cross-country in his side.
Yeah, you're right. Nani's done the event 24 times. In January, it'll be 25 times. A motorbike and a car. He's won it in both. So he's got a lot of experience. He's doing a lot of the testing at the moment with us. And he's been over here now for 3 weeks, working with us on the car, the setup of the car, testing program. And I think we've got a wonderful combination between these two drivers. We've got Nani's experience and we've got Sebastian's speed as well.
How many years will be Sebastien with your team?
At the moment, we have a 3-year contract with him.
Okay.
So the plan is, we're looking at other things. We hope there'll be a World Cross Country Championship coming up now. So fingers crossed we can do that in 22. We hope to do the whole World Championship then.
Okay, what is the expectative for, I imagine that everything you do is to win, but what are your expectative to do it this year in the Dakar?
No, well, I would hope, I wouldn't hope, I would expect us to be competitive, but with a new car, it's always hard to foresee any problems. And, it's always the small issues that catch you out with a new car. But I always say that if when you start any event, any race, any rally, any cross country on the start line, so long as your competitors look at you and think you're a potential winner, you've done a good job.
What can you say about Argentina and Argentina Rally?
Well, I just have some lovely memories of some of the stages there, Condor and places like that, up really high up, and it was always a challenging rally. But the thing I remember most of all was the fans, the enthusiasm of all the people by the side of the road, and the support that the event had, and that's really special for when you're coming there with a team or driving on the event.
Do you think that Argentina is a classic to have in the World Rally Championship?
I think 100%. It's if I look around South America, I would say that is the country which is the obvious place for a World Championship rally, and I hope World Cross Country Championship as well in the future.